Hello and welcome to our video on the Mercy College Catalog for the Medical Imaging Program. I'm going to spend a few moments just to talk about the basics of the college catalog. It is a valuable resource that you will always want to have at your disposal, so please download the PDF of the catalog. Keep it on your laptop, something that you always have available to you. If you ever need a copy, you can always obtain one physically here at Mercy College. Stop by, they're all over the place. But the PDF, I think, is just a more convenient way to do that. And you can always download that PDF at the college website as well. So if you lose it, just grab the PDF again. So with that, let's just go over some of the basics, some of the areas that most students use in the college catalog. Again, this is not meant to be inclusive of everything in the catalog. You will want to spend some time, go over the topics in the catalog, because ultimately you're held responsible for those. And there's a lot of information in there. You're by no means are you going to know everything in there, but you will kind of know that, hey, if I have a question about something, oh, I remember it is in the catalog. I can always go to that resource, and everything's kind of written down in black and white. So with that, let's go over some of the few more important sections, or I should say the ones that are more common that students use within the catalog. As you can see here, here's the cover of the catalog for this year. We change the color every year and the design. This year we have kind of a purple color. Last year was bright green. But with that, let's go ahead and delve into the catalog here. The first pages we're going to go to will be page 10. Of course, we do have a table of contents. Again, peruse that table of contents to make yourself familiar with the basics information covered in the catalog. But we're going to go to page 10 here, so bear with me as we scroll through to page 10. Page 10. The academic year schedule. This is really important. It has the dates, of course, when your classes start and when they end, when the breaks are at. Sometimes that's applicable for the online classes, sometimes not. If we have a break, let's say a Monday, Tuesday break during a given week, the faculty may not be available during those days. So, but sometimes the assignments are still due at the end of that period. So be careful. Always look at your syllabus. There will be detailed information about when things are due in your syllabus for your individual courses. But as a college, you have the academic year schedule here. All of the semesters will be in here. This is fall, for example. And important dates to look at would be also the last day to drop a class with a refund, the last day to withdraw from a course with 100% refund. These are all important dates. If you did have to drop a class, you'd want to know when to do it to make sure that you got your money or back. Or if you were dropping a course and it was unavoidable, at least you could anticipate how much money would be refunded to you. Remember that when you look at this, you have to look at what term you're in and the length of the class. So in this case, for fall, the first 8 weeks, the withdraw schedules would be listed here. So make sure you look at this fully as far as which semester and which part of the semester you'd be in. The next page that a lot of people go to is page 28. We'll skim through here. And on page 28, academic policies. Anything you'd want to know about your grades, academic standing, academic dishonesty, how that process would work if you ever were accused of academic dishonesty, how to contest a grade. All of these things can be found in here. So again, please look at this section. It has a lot of important information in there. Another area is the one that we're really always thinking about, and that's graduation. Page 39. On page 39, here we come to page 39. The graduation requirements for bachelor's degrees. That is all listed here. Now, in your plan of study, all of this has been built into that. We know these requirements. We've talked about these before last week when we talked about your plan of study again, but this is kind of where that is derived from. The requirements to get that bachelor's degree here at Mercy College is contained in this section. And then also another important thing on page 41, we talk about commencement. I'm going to spend a moment and talk about commencement versus graduation. Graduation is when you've completed all of your academic courses, you've met the full requirements for the degree, you have 120 or more credit hours, you're done. That is called graduation. Graduation can happen at any semester, well, of course, when you've completed those courses. Commencement at Mercy College is held at the end of spring semester. Commencement is that ceremony. Now, you may not be graduating on a spring semester. You may graduate summer or you may graduate fall. You are able to participate in commencement even though you don't graduate in the traditional spring semester, and probably a third of you or more won't be graduating in that traditional spring semester, but you are able to participate in commencement. Work with us, let us know, we'll know when you're getting close to graduation. For example, if you were graduating in the summer, you would be able to participate in the spring commencement. Now, you haven't fulfilled all your courses yet, but you're able to participate in that ceremony. And then you'll get your actual physical diploma at the end of summer when you've completed all of your courses. I know many of you are not local, but our commencement ceremony is pretty nice. I have, especially it's a nice way to bring family in and to celebrate that moment. I've been to a lot of commencement ceremonies, and this is by far the nicest one. I've at Ohio graduated from Ohio State for one of my degrees, and that was really nice being in the Ohio Stadium with 14,000 other people, but it really, it was not that pleasant, quite frankly. It was very hot that day and wasn't very fun, and my parents, they couldn't even see me. We were down on the football field and they really couldn't even recognize us. Here at Mercy College, we do the commencement at this time is in the Rosary Cathedral, which is the big cathedral here in Toledo, Ohio. You can Google it and look at the pictures. It's wonderful. They hire French horns that day, and it's a very nice place to have a commencement ceremony. So if you can, I do encourage you to attend the commencement ceremony. Again, you can attend commencement even though your graduation date doesn't fall on that spring semester. But we'll let you know about that as you get closer towards completing all your graduation requirements, and we'll see if you're interested in attending the commencement ceremonies here at Mercy College. The next thing to look at, we're going to scooch all the way down to page 131. And this is in regards to your program. Let's see here. In the catalog, there is a section for each one of the programs offered here at Mercy College. Your program, Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging, starts on page 131. We've gone over all of this information at one time or another over the past couple of weeks or throughout your time entering the program, but here it is again spelled out in black and white. Most of you aren't really concerned with the admission requirements now that you're in the program. And we've gone over the philosophy and the mission statement and all of the stuff we did go over within the residency experience. Also the ideal or plan of study is listed here too. But again, if you ever needed that for reference, you could always go back to that page 131 of the college catalog. And then the other section that you'll be using a lot, probably more than any of the other ones, are the course descriptions. And they start around page 197. The course descriptions, again, spell out in detail what the course is going to be about and how many credit hours it is. We do put on there what semesters that it's offered, but don't take that in stone. that does change. For the medical imaging program, your courses, your core professional courses, will be those are somewhat locked in. That's not going to change. We don't foresee, changing the order of those courses. But some of the other ones, your general education, your religious studies, that humanities that you may want to take. Again, we have one for you in the summer, but you may want to take it during a different semester. As you can see, there are semesters listed here, but don't take it as gospel that they're going to be offered that semester. Or if you don't see it offered, doesn't mean it's not going to be offered. There will be a way when it comes time to register for your courses. We'll send a note out. The first notice you'll receive is the listing of all the courses are available for you to look at for a given semester. So what you'll want to do when you get that notice that the courses that are going to be offered for, we'll say spring semester is out, you'll go on there, you'll look at your courses because you'll have your plan of kind of what you want to take. And you'll see if they're offered and when they're offered and the convenient times that you want to do them, first 8 weeks, second 8 weeks. You'll kind of have your plan ready. But you won't be able to register yet. This is kind of, here are the courses. Can't register yet, but at least you kind of know what you want to do once your registration window opens. Being in the bachelor's program, you do have preferential treatment above all of our associate degree programs. So your window will open earlier than other people, allowing you access the courses first to register for them and to get those classes that you want. So you will have an advantage there. But in general, for most medical imaging folks, whatever classes you do want are either going to be reserved for you or they're program core courses that no one else can take except you. So you should never really have that much of a problem. But again, you could always go to the course descriptions and look. For example, if you wanted to take a humanities course and you wanted to know what Art 300 was, let's see if we can find it here. Art 300. Yeah, Art 300, non-Western art. You read that, you may go, oh, that's great, I really like it, or you read it and go, oh boy, there's no way I could tolerate that, and I don't want it. It's a completely boring subject to me. You can, again, read what the course is about and make your choices from there. So again, that's just kind of the college catalog very quickly in about 10 minutes, just highlighting some of the major sections in there. Please take some time to look at it, flip through it a few times. Spend 15-20 minutes with the catalog, just kind of knowing where the categories are. The good news is, from year to year, it changes very little. Maybe minor policy changes, but other than that, the sections of the catalog usually stay the same. So kind of once you've done it, once, you really don't need to do it again. But every year that you're here, every academic year, you will want to download the new college catalog. So, but we'll let you know when that's available. You'll receive an email. Other than that, if you have any questions about the college catalog, again, always feel free to post to the virtual office or send me an email directly. But thank you for watching this video on the Mercy College catalog.